All right, so here we go. I am walking up to the Goodwill. It's looking like red tag items, 50% off this particular day. As I always do, make my way back to the electronics first. See if I can't score anything of value. And I come across this Mitsubishi VCR player. It's actually on as I walk up to it. And I tested it later. It tested out good. I have it currently listed at $45.99, and I paid this sticker coming up here $5.99 for it. So once it's sold before fees, be a $40 profit. Looking over here in Random Electronics, got a Guitar Hero guitar, $5.99 they wanted for it. This is a lesson. Always check the battery compartments. Damn, that is a lot of corrosion in there. Odds are the electronics within that from all that battery corrosion are no good anymore. Needless to say, I didn't get that. So here I am at a new thrift store. I'd never been here before. It's called Rezoned. There's their discounts on clothing. They even had a rack here that was $1 items. So made sure to make my way around that rack, see if I saw anything of interest, and I didn't really. Found my way back to their electronics section. And this is my first experience with a thrift store like this. There's a DVD VCR combo, Sylvania, that I had some interest in, looking around to see if there's anything else. That Sony boombox back there. But I think I saw the price on that and looked at this. $30 they were asking for this DVD VCR combo. I usually get them for under 10, so couldn't do that. They're eBay pricing this thrift store, which is nuts. Got back to the golf clubs. I'm like, sweet, hit the jackpot. TaylorMades, nice. Got 3 or 4 of them in this just collection of golf clubs back here. So I'm like, okay, I found something that I can get and flip. Trying to find a price tag. I was like, do they want $5 for this whole bag? Because I will take that. Pulled out the club, gave it a little better look. And what do we have? $80 for this TaylorMade driver. I was taken aback. $80 at the thrift store for a driver. There's another one for $20. And I think I looked up one more. The difficult thing about this $70 on that one, the difficult thing about this thrift store is it's like underground, and I had no cell phone reception whatsoever. So even if I wanted to like go down and look up comps on these things, I wasn't able to, just because I had really no reception in this building. And it was just a shame. Those are going to sit there for a long, long time. But I got out of there and I looked up comps out of curiosity, and they were eBay prices. There's the dollar shoes. I'm back at the thrift store that I went to a couple weeks ago. Came back across these black Vans that I had seen on my previous visit. They were marked 10 then, and there just wasn't enough meat on the bone for me to mess with them. And I couldn't read that writing, so I brought them over to the lady behind the counter to see if these fell into the category of the $1 shoes. They were saying anything marked the 11th and before was a $1 shoe. Here's the audio. Are you able to decipher this?
That's a 10 and then that's an 11.
Okay. Here's Shrek Super Party on original Xbox with a chewed up case and no disc inside. Surprise, surprise. This thrift store is notorious for that. So this is a stop that I don't normally make as far as the sections go. But over here, this just caught my eye. Boondock Saints autographed poster, framed. It is autographed by the guy who plays Rocco, as well as the director. Looked around for a price tag, couldn't find anything. Tried to clear out a little bit just to see who all had signed this. And it looked like 3. It looked like Sean Patrick Flannery had an autograph down there in the bottom left. But that is actually the director. Twice he signed. I circled back to this. I did end up buying it. It was just too cool not to get. I love Boondock Saints. I know a lot of people do. I paid $15 for it. Here is a discombobulated electronics section. This is always fun to fish through. Found me a DVD VCR combo. This brand, Go Video, is not very desirable, and it had written on there VHS works, which actually indicated to me that the DVD player doesn't work, so I just left it be. A Build-A-Bear plush. Forget what these are called. Tegan something or other. Selling for $1 at Goodwill. I'll list it at $10.99, so it'll be a $10 profit before fees. I'd seen some sold comps around that, so yeah, for $1, whatever. It looked good. Another first for me, this particular Salvation Army on a rainy day. I didn't find much anything here. It was slim pickings at this location, but it was right next to the Goodwill that I was already going to. So I figured I'd drop in, see what they had. A lot of clothing that I picked through for a minute. I won't show the footage, but didn't find anything too great. Did see this Brother, a sewing machine. They had it marked at $99.95. And I looked up a comp, and that was kind of right around where it was selling on eBay. So I couldn't mess with that. No money to be made. The Goodwill that's right next to the Salvation Army, 50% off green tags this particular day. Let's get back to the electronics right off the jump. And I find some video game controllers. 2 Xbox 360 controllers, $2.99 marked on those. No back cover for the batteries, but a little while ago I had ordered a 10-pack of those just because when you buy those things used, 9 times out of 10 they're missing that back cover. And you can get those lots of back covers real cheap. I think I paid like $6 for 10 of them or something like that shipped to me. So I have a few of those on standby that I can use for the backs of those Xbox 360 controllers, and 2 more PlayStation 2 controllers that are super dirty. I don't know how things get this dirty. I just don't understand it. But I already cleaned those up. They cleaned up really good. So I ended up paying, what is that, 4 times 3, $12 for 4 controllers. That's always good because come across consoles, real cheap consoles that don't have any controllers or games or anything with them. So I like to have all these accessories kind of sitting around just waiting to be bundled up with the appropriate console. An N64 controller, which is a real pretty rare find at a Goodwill. Tested the stick. It was all right. Probably about a 6, 7 out of 10. It'll work. And that one cleaned up pretty good as well. They didn't have it marked, but they just charged me the same price as the other controllers. So paid $3 for a N64 controller. A Sony Blu-ray, 3D Blu-ray DVD player with Wi-Fi. I think I've got this listed. I paid a few dollars for that. I think that one was a green tag. I looked around, but it was on a side that I didn't film. But yeah, I paid about $4 for that. I think I've got it listed around 24 or something like that. Cool little toy, Hello Kitty. I always try to look up Hello Kitty stuff just because of the collectability of it. And this one was $1.99, and I've got it listed for I think $11.99, so it'll be a $10 $10 profit before fees when that sells. And that's actually part of a larger bundle that sells for good money. A Delphi XM radio boombox. It's got the receiver, it's got the boombox, power supply as well. Wanted $5.99 for that, and I picked it up. I think I got it listed for about $35.99, so it'll be $30 profit before fees. And that's going to be it for this week's episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Be sure to hit the bell so you get notifications. I'm putting out weekly videos. If you are enjoying this kind of content here, make sure to like and comment on any items or parts of the video that you saw noteworthy. And until next week, ATL Resell Guy signing out. Peace.